Hey, if you're looking for some Cruise News Live merchandise, feel free to check out the Cruise Junkie shop via the link down in the description below. They proudly help support this episode of the Cruise News Live. Hey everybody, welcome into this webcast here, the Cruise News Live show. This is a show where we will be talking about the cruise news every single week live here on YouTube. We're going to have guests on board in the future. I'm working on a little bit of things, how to work that out via Discord, because full transparency, StreamYard's great, but doesn't work that great with OBS. So, yeah, we're working on how to get that to work out. So that is our plan. But welcome everybody. This is the first time streaming on this channel. So let me know how everything is. Let me know for 5x5 in the chat. That's right, 5x5. And if you want to go ahead and hop up on the Discord call, we're going to chat about cruising, try some cool things out. Feel free to do that via the link down to the pinned comment. So if you're watching on mobile, it should be on this side right here. So yeah, go ahead, feel free to hop up on the Discord server, join the live stream on air call, and we're going to talk cruising. But we are here today to talk, of course, all things cruise news, right? Of course, talking about them live and direct. We have lots of news to get to, and again, lots of it today. I mean, this show is just a test stream, so probably going to unlist it when we're done. But again, a little PSVA. We're going to be doing this show about once a week or so. There could be pre-recorded segments, but this is basically going to be like a podcast form, but of course with video. And yeah, we're going to go from here. It's going to be an awesome show. I'm planning to get guests on the show. We're going to run through the show. I remember we used to do that Sunday stream, the Cruise Junkie Live. Well, this most likely will move to this channel in a few months. Give it time. The problem with that show is it's really dependent on guests, and not quite sure how I'm going to be able to pull that off. But this show will be here. We'll go through the cruise news of the day. If there's any breaking cruise news, we'll go here. Also, do not fear the main channel, the Tyler's Show. We will still be covering content on there every single week. We'll still be doing videos if I go to the port. Again, the reason we have had no content was I'm busy with personal things, and also I haven't been able to go to the Cape recently and film some content. But hoping that will change soon, so hope to get back there soon. And yeah, stay tuned for that channel. We have some videos coming up on there. But in the meanwhile, guys, welcome in everybody. I want to say hey to the folks there in the YouTube chat. We have Margie and Nathan, and we also have travelable with Nick. So good to have all of you in here for the show. And again, feel free to join the call, and we're going to talk live on air. Again, that's via the link pinned above. But without further ado, I digress. Let's talk about the one, the only, the Oasis of the Seas. That's right. Let's talk about her sailing, right? So Royal Caribbean has got permission to conduct a sailing on board the one, the only, the Freedom of the Seas, which of course she already got for permission for that ship. But the Oasis, not the Freedom, guys, the Oasis of the Seas, it has got permission to sail. It will sail out of New Jersey this like literally this weekend, I believe. It will be here on Port Canaveral, my home cruise port, on Tuesday. Which is sad it's not on Monday, because I get Monday off, but Tuesday I don't get off, which is sad. So hopefully I'll be able to go see the Oasis this summer or winter break. But in the meanwhile, of course, they got permission to sail her first ever test cruise tomorrow on September the 5th. For a 7-night cruise to Coco Key, Nassau, Bahamas. And you want to guess it, of course, Port Canaveral, Florida, which is awesome to see that we will be, it will be coming to Port Canaveral, which is good. I mean, we'll have two Oasis class ships a year. Okay. I mean, yeah, so 3 this year. We have the Harmony coming, and then, but yeah, 3 ships. Royal Caribbean wise, we got the Mariner, we got the Mariner, we got the Allure, and then the Oasis will be coming to Port Canaveral. So good to see Port Canaveral getting some ships. And if you're not from Port Canaveral, well, do not fear. Your cruise market, if you're here in the U.S. and you're not like in Alaska or somewhere, well, if you are in Alaska, you're still getting cruise ships. But if you're not in Kansas, you can't get any cruise ships. But the point is, if your local cruise port, wherever it is, it's getting Royal Caribbean ships. If Royal Caribbean sells them there, like Galveston, for example, the Independence of the Seas are going to be there maybe today or tomorrow. We're not quite sure, but we do know that these cruise ships are coming in. They're coming in they're ramping up the restart. We also have Carnival. I was planning to talk about Carnival on Monday's show, but we're gonna talk about it now. So before we get to our Coco K story, we're gonna talk about Carnival. That's right. So Carnival, earlier this year, they failed. They failed miserably on their goal. Of course, earlier the year, their goal was to get all their fleet back sailing by the end of the year. Every single ship, no exceptions. Well, however, sadly, that cannot happen as 7 ships can't restart. 5 from the U.S. and 2 from Australia, which, by the way, Australia, crazy what's going on down there. You can't even get on a ship or even go places unless if you're in a certain... It's this crazy situation going on there in Australia, so our thoughts are with the folks down in Australia. I know you're going through some crazy cruise withdrawals, and you're still in lockdown, which is unbelievable, not to this long, but I digress. The point is that Carnival is... had to cancel 7 ships, sailings, of course, the 2 Carnival ships out, Carnival Spirit and Carnival Splendor out of Australia, the Carnival Liberty out of Port Canaveral, Carnival Sunshine out of Charleston. They had to cancel the Carnival Sensation out of Mobile. They also had to delay, this doesn't include the 5 ships, but they had to delay the Carnival Glory return from New Orleans this weekend because of the hurricane. They had to delay, I'll pick the other ships. I believe they had to delay, I'll pull up the other ships. Let me pull it up 1 second. But it is interesting that these this delay, right? That Carnival couldn't make the sailings, right? They couldn't make their promise to get all their ships back, which again, the Delta variant probably has something to do with them not being able to restart, right? But it is interesting though that sadly the Carnival Sunshine, Liberty, Paradise, and Ecstasy and Sensation. So basically, the fantasy class is pretty much not sailing, which is sad. Again, all the 3 other fantasy class ships are not sailing. So the Paradise, the Ecstasy, and the Sensation are not sailing. So by the end of this year, there'll be 1 fantasy class ship still sailing. That will be the Carnival Elation out of Port Canaveral, and other than that, the fantasy class is next year when they're going to restart. But again, to classify the ships that will restart in next year will be the Carnival Liberty, Carnival Sunshine, Carnival Paradise, Carnival Ecstasy, and the Carnival Sensation. So I thought I would share that with you. Now let's go to the big story. Everyone's been tuning in for the show, right? You know, the story of the one, the only, the, of course, perfect day at Coco K. We have that story in a few seconds. So yeah, we're here with the story about Royal Caribbean's perfect D at Coco Key. Well, we're here supposed to be sharing the screen, but it appears this is why we're doing this test stream, right? Because somehow the screen sharing hasn't worked yet. So there we go. Okay, here we go. We accidentally clicked the wrong button, but there we go. We got it to work now. So this is basically the news from Michael Bailey. Royal Caribbean will expand Perfect D at Coco Key with a hideaway beach. Now, there's a lot of rumors. We're going to read the rumors. The rumors are pretty, from the comments, they're pretty interesting. But yeah, basically this article from Matt from the Royal Caribbean blog. Check him out. Great article, great source, very trustworthy. He says there will soon be a new area at Coco Key. They basically said, Michael Bailey said the announcement, and all he said was there's going to be a hideaway beach. So that's all he said, right? So very interesting. Again, there's no additional details. We do know where it's going to be though, so I'll see if I can pop up this photo. Yes, so here we go. There should be a photo right here. I'm going to see if I can zoom in. There we go. There we go. So yeah, here's a photo, and as you can see here, on this area of the island, right where my mouse is, hopefully the mouse is on screen, probably not, but basically, right below me, those houses, that's where the workers stay for the island, right? And then over here on the left of your screen is South Beach. That currently is crew only right now still with everything restarting. But this area of the island in the back, right over the back, that is not used. Like right there, a little like lagoon right there. In theory, that could be used for possible hideaway beach. Now, what will hideaway beach include? Well, according to this article, let me zoom out again. Let me do this. There you go. There you go. So this is according to what it will be used for. Again, nothing has been trademarked yet. So it's basically, again, if Royal Caribbean trademarks a name, that's usually what they're going to be using, or they're going to give us clues by trademarking with the FCC and the patent office, but they haven't actually done that yet. But we're going to read the comments because, oh my goodness, guys, the comments for this about the rumors, they're pretty cool. And I heard the rumors last time I was at Coco Key. Some of the workers were giving us hints. They were like, oh, there's going to be a wave pool coming. Not wave pool, but a lazy river. And when I heard lazy river, I thought they were just, playing around. But supposedly, other people say there's also, lazy rivers coming on the island. So
I'm done.
Here's what the comments say, or at least maybe.
Now to test this.
Well, we don't have the comments showing up now, but I'm going to give you some hints what the comments said. Basically, the comment says a nudist beach, which I don't think Royal Caribbean will be doing a nudist beach at Coco Key. Adults only nudist beach. Don't think that's going to be happening. That's one of someone said that the workers said. That says it's going to be a lazy river. Now, that I heard. That's what I was saying. And someone told me there's going to be a lazy river, which I think is going to happen. Or at least everyone's been hearing that rumor, which I also heard it too. And let's see what else we got. We also had a rumor, I believe, that they're going to be putting in another paid beach section, which I don't think is going to be happening. But yeah, basically beaches and a lazy river. So we'll have to wait and see, how all that pans out. Oh no, so we're having frame rate issues. But yeah, again, y'all, let's wait and see how all of this pans out with the cruise ships. So it will be interesting to see. I know that is for sure. If they what they do with the island. So I'll have to wait and see how it pans out. But I'm looking forward to getting back to Coco Key. Hopefully doing it very, very soon. So I'll have to wait and see how it pans out. And we are back now. We are live and we are back here. And again, I want to welcome in everybody to this show. We're going to have a guest on the line. Our guest, please verify that you're ready. And if possible, turn on your camera. That would greatly help us, see everyone and test the software. But yeah, once again, everybody, we appreciate you tuning into the show. Again, this is a test, so we're just simply rolling with it. We're having problems with frame rate here on OBS, and to say this is like the ship show, which you guys know what the ship show is, show every Wednesday night. They have technical difficulties. It's their thing, technical difficulties. So anyway, we have a guest on here, so we're going to see if he can connect with his camera. So if you can hear me, feel free to turn your camera on, or if not, I totally respect that. But we're going to have a guest on the program, so we're going to go ahead and hop over to our guest of this week's program. And if you want to see a creator on the show, feel free to put me down in the comments below and see if I'll reach out to them and we can get them on the Cruise Junkie Live. But let's go ahead and see if we can get a person on the show. We have a guest, I believe, on our caller screen. So, yes, there we go. Let's go ahead and see. I'll hop over here. And we are live and direct with our guests of the week. We are here with Nathan from Best of Boat World. Nathan, do you hear me? Let's see if the folks at home can hear you. Okay, now try that again. Okay, actually, 1 second, folks. Hang by, Nathan. I have to do something quickly. But meanwhile, we're waiting for Nathan to join the call. Again, check out his channel, Best of Boat Worlds. An absolute awesome channel, that is for sure. And yeah, I really do enjoy watching his content. He posted a new video about the Cape May Lewis Ferry. But now let's see Nathan. Nathan, let's see if the folks at home can hear you. Say something.
Everybody is doing well. Hope everybody can hear me 5x5.
I think we can hear you. I think that was the trick. I had to fix something with the audio stuff, but Nathan, so let's ask your opinion. So earlier in the show we talked about, of course, the perfect day at Coco Key Hideaway Beach. What is your opinion on what's going there? Of course, you heard the rumors of the lazy river and all this stuff, but what do you personally think will be at Perfect D at Coco Key?
In my opinion, I think it would be just another like beach you can go to. Maybe pay to go to like Cocoa Beach Club. I'm not sure. I would imagine just probably another beach because like people are saying like, oh, probably just gonna put a lazy river there. I would imagine they would put the lazy river out for water park. So,
Yeah,
but we still have to see how it pans out. Still under development, so at this point, anything can happen.
yeah, that's what I wonder. I was thinking. I was like, if a lazy river is going to go in the water, the island, the most likely think would be in the water park. So, yeah, I hope a free lazy river would be, it would be nice. But the problem is I don't know how much the capacity on the lazy river will be. So, the island though is massive, so they definitely could put one in. That is for sure. So, Nathan, for the folks tuning in and who have not know Best About Worlds, can you briefly give a summary about your channel? And your new video, the Cape May Lose Ferry video, which was very, very good. I mean, really did enjoy it.
So I created my channel about 6 years ago, and I honestly, to tell you the truth, I just did it for fun, but now I'm creating videos, doing edit stuff. If you guys haven't seen my new video, I will see if somebody can link it down in the comment section. But I recently went on a trip on the Cape May Lewis Ferry, and I vlogged it. So, so, so I uploaded it just last week, so still pretty fresh. So it is a pretty cool video, and if you guys also haven't tried out the Cape May Lewis Ferry before, you certainly need to.
Yeah, it definitely was a good video, and I really did enjoy it, especially the new intro. That's really sick of an intro. But Margie says in the chat, she says, a lazy river could be a great way to transport people around the island. Yeah, definitely a good idea right there, using the lazy river to take people around the island. However, that means they would need a lot of water, so hope that would happen, but I mean, that'll be an engineering marvel if they can get that to be pulled off. Because Coco Cay is a big island. A lot of people don't understand. I mean, I went to Coco Cay, and I spent a lot of time. I didn't even go to half the island because half the island is closed to the public. But I mean, I was there one day, and there's so much stuff to do. You can't even do anything at the island. Nathan, have you been to Coco Cay before the refurbishment or after, or have you even been at all?
I haven't been at all. I have been to Labadee. I did go on the Harmony of the Seas, but when I went, like that was before like Perfect Day at Coco Key. So at that
Guys, yeah,
point,
we are experiencing issues with Nathan as he does not have Starlink yet. So bear with him. We should get him back on comms in a few moments. But yeah, guys, again, Coco Cay, awesome place. And if you have not done so already, guys, feel free to check out the Cruise Junkie merch via the link down in the description. We're going to make some custom cruising t-shirts, which you'll love, just like this one. But this is pretty cool of a t-shirt. So feel free to go check out the Cruise Junkie shop down in the description below. We have a brand new t-shirt. So yeah, you really would enjoy it. But Nathan, do we have you back on comms?
pretty sure it's still going on my end.
Yep. Okay, we have you back. So as you were saying, Nathan, have you been to Coco Cay before?
No, me.
I have been to Perfect Day. No, I have. Sorry, I have not been to Perfect Day at Coco Key. I did go to Labadee, Haiti on Harmony of the Seas, but when I went, that was before they started. Like Perfect Day at Coco Key was still a concept at that point.
Yeah, I've been to Labadee, and I gotta say, I do enjoy Perfect Day over Labadee. Sadly, Royal Caribbean doesn't look like they're gonna be sending Labadee anytime soon. So, yeah, feels sorry for the people in Haiti right now. Of course, our thoughts and prayers still with folks in Haiti, but hopefully we can get back there someday because the zipline in Haiti is really fun. and the yeah, very nice port. But and with that being said, Nathan, any other cruise news stories you want to talk to our viewers about?
If you guys have not seen already,
Close my eye.
cruise line's newest ship, the American Melody, will be setting sail tomorrow on a, get this, 3-week cruise. So
Holy cow, that's long.
yeah, so and I do know American Cruise Lines is pretty much hyping it all up, so we have to wait and see, because like I said, it's a big day.
Okay, we have to wait and see. And yes, I hope American Cruise Line's the best on that sailing, because Melody is an amazing ship. And by the way, if you haven't checked out Nathan's channel, get another shameless plug, is he actually lives next to the shipyard where they build these massive ships. So you want to make sure to check out his channel. He's actually in the future, I heard, maybe planning to film like documentaries of the ships leaving. So you want to check out his channel. You never know what he can do when he gets, I believe, 500 subscribers. He's going to live stream him sailing on this ship. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. The joke is because American Cruise Line is so expensive that it's almost impossible for any of us to get on.
But
yes, I tell you, I need to go invest in that sound effect board where I can put sound effects, but we don't have that. Again, the show here, we're just starting off. And by the way, again, we appreciate all of you guys tuning in for this week's show. And it is a test stream, so it's experimental. It means an experimental, guest. I mean, he's not experimental. He's loved by all of the folks at the Cruise Junkie community. But Nathan, I gotta get back out of here in a few minutes because we have my buddy Nick from Travel with Nick. He's going live in 30 minutes, and plus I have to do some things. But Nathan, any more things you want to talk about before we get on up out of here?
No, not really. But I do want to say this: for anybody that purchased Cruise Junkie merch yet, please make sure you do buy some of the best merch in. Very, very nice. It is not that expensive, so
It looks like I'm in last.
merch is very, very nice.
Thank you so much for the plug, Nathan. Yeah, again, if you haven't done so already, feel free to check it out. I am creating new designs. I have one design out right now, but I'm creating brand new designs, of course, to resemble the new brand, of course, and cruising in 2021. So make sure you check it out. I also have the store. If you're saying the store is relatively affordable, right? I made sure when I was creating this brand that I made the prices not like $1,000 for a T-shirt. So go ahead, feel free to check it out. And Nathan actually has some of the OG shirts. Like you can't even buy these shirts anymore because they're that old shirts. But Nathan has some of the original Cruise Junkie merch. But again, we're creating new shirts every single year, so you want to make sure you check out this limited edition shirt. Again, the link is on the description below. And also, if you haven't done so already, Nathan, should the folks join the Discord server?
I think they should. Come on over to the Discord by the Cruise Junkie. We have so much fun. You can talk about video production, future video suggestions, and we also talk about cruise news. And also, and you're probably wondering, well, Tyler, how do I get on to one of these live streams? Well, go over to the Cruise Junkie Discord, where you can actually get on these live streams. So a little fun fact.
Yeah, and again, you could hang out with Nick, Nathan, a whole bunch of all of our people here from the channel. You get to hang out with all of us. We chat. Anthony, you hang out with all these super amazing people via the Cruise Junkie Discord. We're always there talking, so if you ever have a cruise question, feel free to put it there. We have some talented folks there in the community. But Nathan, thank you so much for joining us on this week's show. And we'll definitely have you back on board for another episode of the Cruise Junkie Live when we actually get that show started back up. So, Nathan, thank you for joining us for the pre-inaugural episode, because, of course, the inaugural episode of the Cruise News Live show will begin, I believe, next Monday or Friday. So you got to stay tuned. And Nathan, great talking with you. We'll see you next week. Hey, thank you so much for checking out this episode of the Cruise News Live. It's been a truly honor sharing all this valuable information with you subscribers every single week. And again, without your support from subscribing, liking the videos, and sharing them, this show could not be possible. So I want to thank you guys, and By the way, check this video out over here. You really will enjoy it. Trust me. I mean, just check it out.